you all to our Business of the Year. And I'll tell you, as a team, every one of these gals and every one of you are winners. There's no winner-loser here. It's just an honor to recognize some of our own, and we hope that at some point you'll be up here too. So with great pleasure, I'm going to turn this over to Nell Hawley, who's going to tell you a little bit about our Business of the Year. And we're proud to say, I think you'll know her.
Thank you, Melissa. Let's give Melissa a hand. We miss Antoinette today, but this is just an amazing honor that I've been asked to do this, and you'll understand why in a moment. There's a saying that says you either brighten up a room when you enter it, or you brighten the room and you leave it. Our Business of the Year recipient always has a smile on her face and lights up every room she enters. She has energy, she has effervescence, and she knows a thing or two about connecting people, making business happen, and generously offering support and encouragement along the way. Upon joining our organization 4 years ago, she quickly lent a hand in meeting and greeting the members as they entered the luncheon. She also is served as the Vice President of Membership for 3 years and is our President-elect, filling the cute shoes of Kelly Marabella, who we also miss today. Not only does she stand tall in her outstanding leadership, she is truly head and shoulders above many experts in the art of networking. Our Business of the Year recipient reaches out to help women in transition and women in crisis. She connected with Mile High Women's Outreach with our organization, and we support that organization as one of our nonprofits for 2015 and 2016. She's mentored her beautiful goddaughter, who's taking photos, an outstanding young woman who fondly refers to her as APB, and that would be Aunt Penny Brenden, and you know her as Penny. Please help me welcome our 2015 Business of the Year, Penny Brenden.
And for those of you that know me, we're not done yet.
Smile, Penny.
These are so cute.
Well, that took a little edge off, so that's good. I was just going to say, so for those of you that know me, you know that I'm an ugly crier. So I'm going to really try really hard. Just circle square, carry comedy, circle square, you look up. So thank you so much. I am truly, truly honored and blessed and humbled to be among all of the other recipients of this award. So thank you so much. Wow, what a trip it's been. and I've been a member of the DTC CBW for a little over 5 years, and just as now you kind of stole like my whole first part of my speech here, but that's okay. I'm going to say it again because it's written. I did jump right in. And for those of you that have been members for a while and you feel like you're not really connecting with people, I feel like it's a really, really important thing for you when you join something. It's your ROI. And how many of you think that that's a return on your investment? Do you think that's what it is? No. Athens says no. So it's your return on your involvement. How involved are you in what it is that you're doing? Well, when I joined here, and that's, by the way, Kim Castor, who's not here today, but I give her credit for that one. That's a really good one. And you guys can steal it too. When I joined, I just dove right in, and I became the Vice President of Membership because the gal that was doing it needed some help. And when you are involved in the organizations that you are a part of, you become much more well-known. And it's hard to miss me anyway because I'm 5'10" and I have red hair. And I have a big mouth. And I can say that because it's me. So don't say that, you guys. But, and so if you say that, I'll get mad, but I get to say that because that's me. Anyway, so, my story really began with my business about 8 years ago when my really good friend Lisa, and I can't look at her because then the ugly cry will begin, she started a company called Open House with Style. And my husband Kent and I lived in Palisade at the time, and she said, I just started this business and you have got to do it. This is you. It is you. So I said, you know what? Okay, I'm going to come down from Palisade. At that time, the oil and gas industry was kind of going down, and I was one of the managers at the Grand Junction Free Press, so both oil and gas and newspapers were going down. Not a good time to be in a little tiny town, Grand Junction. So we got here, we moved back to Denver, decided this is an awesome opportunity, and Open House with Style has really become and morphed into now the Connecting Experts. And so I thank you forever for that, because I was born to do what I'm doing right now. And so we're circles. And you have to look up because it really does help. Thank you, Carrie Conley. Because then you're thinking of circles and squares. What is that? I mean, but it makes it so that the chairs don't start. So when, and then you lose track of what you were saying. And then everybody laughs and it's all good. So Connecting Experts, my whole goal is to help all the businesses out there that are so uncomfortable networking feel better. And that started from the time I was a kid. When we moved to Colorado, right after we moved in 1969, I told my mom, you know what, Mom? I'm gonna go meet the neighbors. My mom's like, oh my God, here we go. So I went and knocked on here. For those of you that have been actually to my website, here's Penny the kid. So visualize this, 2 foot whatever, 3 foot whatever. Carrot orange hair, painted on freckles, big huge space in between my teeth. And hi, my name is Penny Will, and I live at 6787 South Jackson Court. Do you have any children? These little, these women, and of course all the women in 1969 have little dresses on, right? They're like, well, yes. I said, well, can they come out and play? So that was really how I started. So now they really call that networking. Not much has changed. I'm networking, right? I'm still knocking on all those doors, and I'm still just connecting all those little people. But what happened from the time I was like in first grade until third grade, I was very bullied as that carrot orange haired little kid. Very tall, very skinny, and I was beaten up, I was kicked, spent a lot of time by myself. I tell that story not so that you feel sorry for me, but to know that that's really where I came from. And still now, things have not really changed much. I want to, well, except for I got my teeth fixed. But I love to gather and to teach all those people that feel so uncomfortable because they're on the outskirts. That was how I kind of grew up, in the outskirts. You wouldn't know that now, but my palms are sweaty and I'm nervous. My heart is racing like you can't even imagine. And it's just all about getting out there and doing it though, right? It really and truly is. And so that's what I love to do. And that's why the work that I'm doing with the Connecting Experts is so near and dear to my heart. Because I want to help all of these small business owners, all of you out there that are struggling, because that's truly, truly where I am and where I need to be. And I teach that through the art of networking and the trade shows that I do. And the businesses that do business, all businesses, we all need help, and we just have to help each other. And that's really and truly what I love doing. And being uncomfortable, Well, that's really important to do in your business and in your personal and professional life, because that's really and truly where the magic happens. And I have no more time. I was just going to say that's where the magic happens, and I just am really, really, truly honored and blessed, and thank you so much for this honor. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Oh, and by the way, seriously, I always carry a Q-tip around. Quit taking it personally.
So let's get a picture of Penny with her flowers. I don't know if you got to see the beautiful plaque, so I'm just going to Do I have it the right side up? Okay. Yes.
He's a bartender. I've done all kinds of jobs.
When you were a bartender.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Okay. Thank you, Penny. Congratulations. Well, it's
It's fun to come back up here for a sec. We get to